So baby cradle cap is easily treated with vitamin C water mixture, as I have discovered by experimentation and in desperation. I have two babies, and one had a horrible cradle cap. Anyways, outline. I'm going to say what it is, how to easily treat it without pharma, what I have tried before discovering the treatment. So cradle cap cause is fungus or some similar infection, I think. But the official stance is it's fungus. Doctors say it is harmless, but actually I think it is very harmful because if it damages baby sleep due to itch, because a baby that doesn't sleep is not going to develop well. And scratches can also introduce temporary infection or even permanent viruses. So I don't see how anybody can say that cradle cap is harmless in general, because a lot of some cradle cap causes itching, and that is very harmful to a baby because it affects sleep. And nobody can say that sleep doesn't matter for a baby. So vitamin C, I do 4 2,000 milligram capsules mixed with like 2 ounces of water, maybe 4 ounces, somewhere there. So 2 4 ounces of water. And so one of my babies had that really bad case of cradle cap, and it was like getting into his eyes. He was just trying to tear into his skull. It was horrible. And I tried everything. Um, like I tried cradle cap sprays, CeraVe lotion. By accident, one time I put diaper rash cream on his head, which didn't hurt him. But then I was like, oh wait, this is a diaper rash cream. This isn't the CeraVe lotion. And then what else did I try? I tried Vaseline. I tried pumpkin seed oil, olive oil. Um, I tried ginger mix. Tried uh, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, I tried the combinations as well, one after another or a mix of them. And finally, I mean, not pretty quickly, I went to Big Guns and I did the anti-dandruff shampoo for adults. And because I've read somewhere that it was okay, and it worked. That was the only thing that worked. So I did that, and immediately he stopped itching. It was like immediate relief. But I know it's not healthy, so whatever. But it was still better than him losing out of sleep. He was like not sleeping, itching all the time, and I could like see him not sleeping until. So then I tried vitamin C, and I clearly remember even now that as soon as I did it, he just fell asleep within 5 minutes, and he slept really long time. It was huge effect. It was like one time treat, one time trial, and like I knew it was working. So vitamin C also it seemed to have killed off the cradle cap. So obviously cradle cap is visible. So not only the itch stopped, but within a couple of days, the cradle cap disappeared. Um, until then, I was again using dandruff shampoo. Um, so yeah, I had to take care of one of the babies. I'm back. Anyway, so within a few days, the cradle cap it just not became invisible. Like he didn't have it anymore. And then I noticed it on the second baby. I gave him vitamin C. I don't know if it worked or not. He never itched, so he didn't have like the itchy cradle cap the second baby. Let's see. Where am I? First time I tried it, the baby already said that, unfortunately. So I don't know, like he still has stuff on his like arms and legs that are visible, visible irritation. He doesn't have any visible irritation in his head, but it's still itchy. So every time he starts itching, I put vitamin C, and it solves it. It relieves the itch for like, I don't know, 8 hours. But I'm too lazy to do it every 8 hours, so I just do it when he itches. I feel like it might be better to do it every 8 hours. So on his arms and legs, it might be due to allergies or something. That I'm trying to figure it out. But every time the night comes, I'm half of the time I'm too lazy to do the vitamin C, but then he's not going to sleep because he's itching, and then I still have to, get up and do the vitamin C thing, and then immediately it relieves it. So even non-cradle cap related itch, it seems to relieve as well. So my current treatment is I wipe the head and arms with a paper towel soaked in vitamin C water mix. Then sometimes, well, pretty much, I'm skipping just drying it. I just go straight to I wipe it off with a soaked and clean water. Then I missed a step. I also then I wipe it with dry towels to like dry it off with paper towels just to clean off all that stuff. And then I do pumpkin seed oil because it just seems to make the skin nice and shiny and all that. Um, so vitamin C, next question. If you don't wipe off the vitamin C, the first time I put on vitamin C, I didn't wipe it off, and he still fell asleep for a long time. So it was so helpful that he didn't care. But I feel like it's better when I wipe it off because it may itch after a few hours on its own. Um, Vitamin C oxidizes easily, um, and I feel like he doesn't itch for longer if I wipe off the vitamin C. And sometimes it just seems to work better to just let vitamin C soak in, kill off bacteria or whatever, and then you just clean it off so that the skin is, nice and clean. Creams usually have vitamin C in artificial forms. So you might think, oh, I'll just use a cream, it has vitamin C in it. Well, it has it in a different form. And when I read the book by like Dr. Greger, something, basically he was saying that it doesn't even get absorbed, and there's like no science between the forms of vitamin C that's in creams. And the reason for that they don't use straight vitamin C is because it doesn't have a good shelf life. It like oxidizes easily, and so it would turn the creams brown. So they can't use the actual vitamin C. They use like different forms that have no scientific basis. So don't bother trying to use creams for the vitamin C. And I tried all kinds of creams. I tried many creams. I tried anti-dandruff shampoo, baby sprays, and they were horrible. They were worse than natural stuff like olive oil, um, because they would just make him itch like crazy. Just horrible, horrible. Just pharma sucks. Um, so the reason I I tried all this stuff like vitamin C and pumpkin seed oil is again that book by Dr. Greger, Don't Die. No, Don't Die. Don't How Not to Age. That's what it is. And he was just talking about skin, and there's science behind the stuff, and there's the scientific paper showing benefit to vitamin C dissolved in water, and then pumpkin seed oil was good for hair growth, and there was like some other stuff that I haven't tried because vitamin C worked. So once I found that vitamin C works, I just am not motivated to like keep going through the stuff. So yeah, if your baby is destroying his life by lack of sleep um, and itching, you definitely want to just do the vitamin C. I forgot to say, I have a device, a small device I invented. Um, Small device. And basically it's like half an inch by half an inch. No, it's bigger. It's probably like an inch by an inch size. And it's anti-SIDS. So what it does, it's not connected by wires or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So if you're worried that that would damage the baby's sleep, it actually might. The Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals. So I invented the device that that's the itchy baby. Let me check. Okay, yeah, he just had to burp. Um, so I, so it's so my device doesn't have wires or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or whatever else you might find on Amazon. So that in that way, it's not gonna disrupt the sleep. Um, but what I've realized is that until like 6 months of age, not 6 months, until like I don't know 3 months of age, um, if you put baby on his back to sleep, he's not going to. Once he falls asleep, he's not gonna turn around. Even if he's able to turn over, during awake while he's awake, he's not turning over while he's asleep. I've never seen either one of my boys turn over while they were asleep until like 4 months, maybe 5 months. So the thing is here is it's a small like 1 inch device, and you put it on the chest of the baby while it's sleeping, or if your baby sleeps on his belly, which is healthier, uh, arguably, as long as you have like a fan running to make sure that he doesn't, suffocate or whatever. But it seems like belly position is actually healthier as long as there's airflow. Uh, whichever you put your baby's belly or back, you put this device on the other side, on top of the baby, and it's very light and all that, and it has a little sound um, speaker and accelerometer as well to basically what happens, it tracks baby's breathing, the rising and falling of the chest. So as long as the chest is rising and falling, the device actually tracks it. The device feels the rising and falling of the chest or the back. And if there is an interruption in the breathing pattern, the device makes a quick alarm. And if there is a prolonged lack of breathing, then the device signals like a major alarm. And that way you don't have to always worry if your baby stopped breathing and always, coming back to the baby every 5 minutes, checking him and afraid to go to sleep and all that, like I was at first, because I was at first, terrified I might miss when if he stops breathing. With this device, the baby is always safe because the device basically tracks every breath without affecting baby's sleep. And if the baby stops breathing, the device makes the sound. And the babies until like 4 months of age are not going to turn over or anything like that. So the device stays on the baby from beginning to end every time. If you want to buy this device, it's I have it. I'll sell it. I'm selling it for $100. Um, and I think I can like expedite the shipping or whatever. But yeah, write in the comments if you want to buy it. I made it myself, and you're not gonna find anything similar. Uh, Patent pending. So you can't sell it or make it yourself because I have a patent pending on it. And again, not gonna find anything similar. And yeah, write in the comments if you want to buy it, and I'll send you instructions.